Welcome back. Time for Showbiz, and Noella Karinyal is here
Aisha.
with the very latest from the entertainment world.
Happy Eid Mubarak.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I thought you were going to respond by saying, may Allah grant my fast and grant me fidal, because I fasted with you.
Did you? You only ate my food.
I fasted with you.
You always, we had a break of fast together.
Right.
But I only observed the fasting.
Oh, I did.
All right, so what's
anyway,
up in entertainment?
Exactly. Let's talk about Ohima Mercy's Tehillah Experience. It's an annual, gospel sort of event put together by gospel musician Ohima Mercy. And this year's event was launched. My colleague Becky engaged her. She talked about this year's theme, and also she'll be hosting international gospel musician Dr. Juanita this year. So let's take a listen to her.
Right.
Why introducing the name Jesus through worship? He is the reason why we worship. For sacrifice and for his love he's shown towards our life is something else. And that we want to unveil the name Jesus again to people to understand that that is the only way we live and we are alive. He is the one, the breath we breathe. He is our life, and he is a source of our salvation, and it's going to be awesome. I'm believing bringing my mom Juanita Bynum alone, the presence is going to be something else, combining these powerful two forces together. I believe that Tehillah Experience have come so far where people really understand why we do Tehillah Experience, because it's now a serious worship where people understand that as for Tehillah Experience, we lay down everything. It's not about dressing, it's not about anything, but the testimonies that people go home with is becoming awesome.
Okay,
I guess you're looking forward to joining the Tehillah Experience.
Sure. Calvary Temple will be there to support her.
Okay.
But of course, that was Ohima Mercy, explaining more in that event. Now let's talk about Fancy Gadam, Northern Star Fancy Gadam.
What has he done this time?
So,
more awards?
No, not of course he's won awards, but this time around he spoke about how he's not able to perform like he wants to in the southern part of Ghana, because in the northern part of Ghana, which is the northern region, Tamale, they understand the language in which he speaks in or sings in, and so anytime he's performing, they're able to sing along and understand what he's actually singing.
Definitely.
Exactly. But here in Accra, he's not really able to express himself like he wants to because of the language barrier.
Okay.
This move they support me because that dialect, everybody where they relate to one voice, so that the energy and the dance move they make, I feel spark up the fan base. Yeah, man.
How do you feel when you're performing down here?
Yeah.
I mean, in the south.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult because the popular songs that I have here is few. You understand? But up there in the northern region, when I play any song, they can sing from word to word. You understand? So that's the difficult part of my performances here. But we are still building up the brand, and I hope I'll still bring out more songs for Ghanaians to enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see why it should be a barrier, because, for instance, the song, we say, I'm you
Totally Cheat.
Total Cheat. I mean, he mixes it with a bit of English there.
Yeah.
So even if you don't understand the Mani, you would be able to relate.
That's right.
And sometimes some of the words he uses, it's easy to just understand. In one of his songs, he says, Kanchana, where are you going?
Okay.
And immediately he says that. He says, he raps in English
for you to understand what he's saying.
And then he says, Kanchana.
Okay.
So you can relate to it and understand that, of course, he means, where are you going?
Right.
So I really don't see a barrier.
Well, Fancy, if you're watching, that's a plus for you. But let's talk about the controversial Miss Bell.
Okay.
Okay, so, You know, some time ago, in fact, recently she had an accident, a motor accident, at the beach. She went to the beach with a friend. They were riding some sort of like a moto, and she had an accident. A lot of people were saying it's a publicity stunt. Okay. But, you know, for the benefit of those, of the people that did not catch up with the story, let's throw back to that story. No, let's actually listen to her narrate her ordeal.
Labadi Beach. So we went there on a Wednesday afternoon to have lunch, me and my girlfriend. And after lunch, we decided to take a ride. And she was behind me. Next thing I know, she bumped into my ride and my somersaulted, I think twice or so. And I injured my neck and my leg. And right away, I could not hear anything until I think the following day or so. And I was admitted at the hospital for 5 days. After 5 days, I went through physiotherapy. I'm good.
You're better now. But did you hear? Maybe your team told you that people thought that it was for publicity stunts.
To gain what? Like if at that time I had something about accident, maybe a song about accident that I want to promote, then they can say that. But it wasn't for anything. I would not put my life through something like this for publicity. Bah. I think she was overexcited because, you know, we're having fun, and before the bike, we were on a horse, and each time she's close, she would come and hit my back or hit my bum or pinch me. So maybe she thought she could do that with the bike, but that one is a machine. So things went out of hand, but she's still my friend.
Right, so that was Miss Bell throwing back to that story, actually narrating her ordeal. But, you know, after her accident and everything, it was reported that she said that, you know, during her time at the hospital, the NDC members, for the people that she campaigned for, did not visit her, and that surprisingly, an NPP member, the MP for her, who came to see her. And so, you know, Miss G also asked her about that, and she says, in fact, after her complaint, former President Mahama got to her, asked about how she's doing, also, you know, some political figure,
who she wouldn't on. Oh, really?
Got to her as well.
Oh, I see. So, I mean, she had to talk to get all of these people come to her.
Just take a listen to her say that.
Right.
I've been sick for almost a month, and the mother of my constituency heard and decided to come and visit. She came, and I was amazed because this is somebody I campaigned against. And the people that I campaigned with, none of them have even text or called me. So I felt like, okay, let me show this woman some love for what she's done and remind my people that you haven't even texted me or called yet. And you can't tell me, say, because I didn't invite her to my house. Baby, but it's in the past, so.
Well, that also became an issue because people said that you had said you campaigned for Mahama. You didn't campaign for the NDC. So are you saying
I never said that. I never said anywhere that I'm campaigning for Mahama. Who is Mahama? Is it not NDC? I campaign for NDC. I campaign for Mahama. I campaign for Bobby. I campaign for anybody that stood for NDC. Everything I did was in the name of NDC. So it can't be, even if it was just for Mahama cry, is Mahama not our flag bearer?
So he didn't also get in touch with you?
Oh, after, when the story came out that I said, oh, I've been neglected, even though I didn't say that. Yes, I got text messages. I got, even one guy I was dying to meet that, my future number, thanks to this one. I got his number, Sammy Jimfi. He actually texted me. He was so cool.
Like someone you have a crush on or something?
Oh, no, he's too young. I can't have a crush, but I admire him. I've always wanted to, like, talk to him or hug him or something, like kiss his face or something.
So at least she was honest.
Yeah, she was very honest. Right. But I should not be over showbiz.
Thank you very much, Malia Karim Iyali, for the showbiz now.